All right, just about set to go. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Steven Brault. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
J.R. Santana stands in now and watches strike one. The pitch. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Giants coming up. Bases loaded with one away. J.R. Santana, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Slapped foul.
With this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, there's no question with a good offense, the ability to affect the pitching staff of the following games is a factor. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground to short, could be 2. Fired to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Rowdy Tellez. The walk and a run scored his first time. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come in.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one is lifted in the air. Matos brings it in for the third out. It's the switch hitting outfielder, J.R. Santana. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
runner on the go. And it gets by him.
Now batting, second baseman, James Triante.
So 2 on with 2 away. James Triantos will hit next. On the ground. They take the force out, third out, and that ends the frame. Man at first with 1 gone. Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
The first baseman, number 1, Alfonso Lugo.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, J.R. Santana. 1 for 3.
Hey, one time, right now.
Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Luciano. Turns it, and that's 2. One out, bases loaded. Here's the second baseman, Spencer Steer. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-2. So first and second with 2 outs. Thairo Estrada to the plate. The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Matos coming home.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Hooked around that pitch.
We go to the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, J.R. Santana. The pitch. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Cisco Giants. And we'll be back. J.R. Santana, the next up for the Padres. Entering this one second in the National League in hitting. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One out, base is empty. J.R. Santana, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Conforto makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, the second baseman, James Trianto.
And now the center fielder, J.R. Santana. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Runner at second, nobody out. The next offering misses. 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Base hit center field. Carroll around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at first, James Triantos, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1.
All right, one time, right here.
The 2-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. How about that double play?
Now batting,
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Back here in San Francisco, we're at the top of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, J.R. Santana. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Wait for a good one, huh?
The 0-2. That one to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Man at first, James Triantos, the next up for the Padres.
Here we go.
Swing and a bouncer. Zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Next for the Padres, Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Comes the 2-2. Runner takes off. Right back to him on the mound. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants nothing. And up next for San Francisco, Alfonso Lugo.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The 0-1. Center field. Santana settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Tellez with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you
taking on the San Francisco Giants.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
26 San Francisco Giants.
Coming up on the first pitch. And today's starter, Blake Snell. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
J.R. Santana now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. No score here in the second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure.
Matos, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Now a fly ball to right center. Can't get there. Base hit. Vivas around third. He'll score easily, and it's a one-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back here at Oracle Park, and now J.R. Santana. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. The wind of the pitch. That misses. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Rip to short. Tosses to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he...
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, J.R. Santana.
Santana.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Santana, a former All-Star, just 21 years old. And he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One up, one down.
Now batting, second baseman, James Triantos.
So digging in, Yorbit Vivas, 1 for 2. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round of 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to... And that'll do it. So we'll take over here.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That's towards center. Matos settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill here today, Kyle Harrison. And Singing, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
J.R. Santana in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And there's the strike.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Slings to first. And quickly one away in the second. First with one gone. Here's the center fielder, J.R. Santana. He's 0 for 1.
One pitch right here. One out.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down. Yorbit Vivas now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Zach Wheeler, who was the 6th overall pick in 2009 by the Giants out of high school. He's from Smyrna, Georgia. That's out to center field. Base hit.
Now batting.
Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that top 6 stepping in, the long ball threat, J.R. Santana. Swings through that.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup just doesn't arrive.
On the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Thairo Estrada to the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down.
Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. J.R. Santana. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And ball 1.
Hey, one time, right now.
Kicks and deals. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, he's out. On to the bottom of the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Into center, Santana. Under it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder,